Thank you. Good evening. Once again, it gives me great pleasure to be here and in this final session of the World Education Summit. I'm really delighted and honored to be here and to listen to the great speech that His Excellency Dr. Abdul Kalam has delivered. What we're working on and debating and listening over the last 3 days, in fact, is summarized by his speech. What we were looking for is a sort of a roadmap to the future of education in the whole world. Education around the world is at crossroads, are facing great challenges, especially when it comes to the link between education and employment and the role of education in economic and social development. As His Excellency said, I would like to reiterate some of the lessons that we have been debating and emerged over the last 3 days. One of them is that what we are looking for is, in fact, is a homegrown education transformation models that, in a sense, that what works in Jordan may not necessarily be working in India and vice versa. However, there are some ingredients of critical success factors we have to be looking around and adopt. Second lesson is that we have to move away from the school factory model and to adopt a more flexible approach to education where curricula should be considered and should be designed as a fluid curricula rather than as a rigid one. A fluid in a sense that it means instantly to the learner's need and it adapts instantly to the transformation of the learning experience of the learner itself. This means that rigidity is no more, and standardization in education, in fact, is not anymore acceptable. Education has to adapt itself as we move along to meet our needs in face of the challenges. The third lesson, in fact, is in seeking to transforming education and bringing quality education for all, as Dr. Abdul Kalam has said, we should not ignore the social function of education. I mean, the economic function of education is important, but also the social function of education is, in fact, also important. So that, I mean, education is a mean for social cohesion. Education is a mean for social integration. And that's why, I mean, we have to keep looking, I mean, how education is meeting the social function and the social dimension. I would like to conclude by saying ICT has a great potential that could help education to reach its goals in terms of meeting the learner's needs and become in itself as an engine of growth, economic and social in terms of transformation. However, in adopting ICT in education models, we have to be careful. ICT in itself has a great potential, but ICT cannot fix bad education systems alone. In the contrary, ICT, it's faster there. So, I mean, we have to be careful in looking to the model that has to be pedagogical in nature, not technological. However, there are great potential in adopting ICT, but we have to be patient, we have to monitor, we have to evaluate, and then we have to adopt the model that we are looking forward. Again, I would like to thank the organizers of this conference. It was a great pleasure for me in person and also in my position to be here with you over the last 3 days, and I wish you all the success. Thank you very much.